From the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Hello and welcome to the program. I am Ewo Mazino Wonder. In this edition, the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy commissions the fourth phase of the digital economy infrastructure within a year in office. And in Oyo State, Southwest Nigeria, the digital train bets there as the federal government inaugurates digital capacity development projects. That's not all. You will get an in-depth report on NITDA rebranding, which also coincides with 1 year of the appointment of the DG Malam Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi. Plus, a collaboration between the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and NITDA on data protection and its implications on the capital market. Please stay with us. But first, here are the issues that made news recently. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has restated its readiness to collaborate with the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, to foster safe conduct of transactions and usage of personal data in the Nigerian capital market. Director General of the Security Exchange Commission, Lamido Yuguda, stated this during a webinar on Nigerian data protection regulation and how it affects the capital market. The event had as its theme Nigeria Data Protection Regulation, NDPR, implications on the Nigerian capital market. Yuguda stated that the Commission is very serious on the issue of data protection in the capital market, assuring that going forward, the Security Exchange Commission would continue to create necessary awareness in partnership with NITDA and other relevant bodies. The SEC boss recalls that in 2019, the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, issued the Nigerian Data Protection Regulation, NDPR, with the objective of safeguarding the rights of persons to data privacy, foster safe conduct for transactions involving the exchange of personal data, prevent manipulation of personal data, and ensure that Nigerian businesses remain competitive internationally. By this regulation, therefore, all private and public organizations that collect, process, store, archive, and destroy data of natural persons in Nigeria or of Nigerians resident abroad are required to comply with the provisions of the regulation. The SEC boss assured participants that the new management would make it a duty to interact with the market from time to time in a bid to develop the capital market and improve its contribution to the economy. In his presentation, the Director General of NITDA, Malam Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, represented by Olufemi Daniel, lead NDPR desk, NITDA, assured of the readiness of NITDA to provide advisory support on NDPR implementation for the capital market, adding that the agency is willing to work in synergy with the SEC to standardize compliance.
What we're doing is to help people to comply, and that's why we are using the DPCOs to gather market intelligence, and of course we're also interfacing and getting information from sectoral regulators, etc. And of course the CAC, we have the CAC database, and we are analyzing those who are core data processing companies, and we see some of them to know their stock compliance.
The webinar was aimed at enlightening the capital market community on the provisions of the NDPR. Some of the participants expressed the hope that the lessons gained from the session would impact the SEC operations meaningfully and lead the capital market to full compliance with NDPR.
Actualizing a digital Nigeria is a task the Nigerian government, through the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, is taking very seriously.
The Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, with a mandate to develop and implement a harmonized and well-coordinated digital economy policy and strategy for Nigeria.
It is part of our plan to ensure that around 90% of our citizens are digital literate in the next few years.
With IT already contributing well over 14% of the nation's GDP, NITDA is working relentlessly towards making Nigeria a digital nation a reality.
We are talking about digital Nigeria. For us to achieve digital Nigeria, we all need to be digitally literate.
From governance to agriculture, technology innovation to cybersecurity, artificial intelligence and big data, e-commerce and ICT trends, the National Information Technology Development Agency NITDA is driving the Nigerian digital economy with speed and efficiency.
For details, log on to www.nitda.gov.ng or send an email to info@nitda.gov.ng, or better still, follow us via the social media handles on your screen.
NITDA, Africa's leading IT regulatory agency.
This is your leading ICT and innovation program on television, NITDA Impact. You can reach us via the social media handles on your screen, or better still, email us at info@nitda.gov.ng. Now to our first story. The digital economy is a new economy which requires new skills and ideas to flourish. This, the federal government of Nigeria, through the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, is not leaving to chance to ensure the capacity building of Nigerians in readiness for opportunities in the new economy. This time, the train bets in Oyo State, southwest Nigeria. As part of the federal government efforts towards reducing unemployment among Nigerian youths, the Honorable Minister of Communications, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, has inaugurated 7 digital capacity development projects during the virtual event, which was flagged off by Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, held at the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Bomosho. Addressing the participants, the minister noted that the project was in line with President Muhammadu Buhari's determination to empower youth through digital economy. He said over 36,000 youth had so far been trained by the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. Participants: 150 Ogbomosho, 150 Okene, 150 Suleja, 100 Warri, 100 Owerri. With such massive steps aimed at building human capital across Nigeria, many are of the view that the youths are on the road to new entrepreneurship opportunities.
This training would impact my life positively, in the sense that with the knowledge of phone repair, I plan to start to repair phones, and with that would definitely impact on my life and that of my family.
As a student, it will also serve me as a source of income when I'm in school. When my classmates or my roommates or my friends' phones get destroyed, and I help them repair it. So I will surely move into phone repair.
From Oyo State Digital Capacity Building, we'll take you straight into the academic arena, where the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, has identified varsity's key stakeholders in achieving the digital economy. The DG made this known while receiving a delegation from Yusuf Maitama Sule Northwest University, Kano, led by the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Aliyu Musa, on a visit to seek the agency's support in IT development and training. The Director General, National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Malam Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, says the agency has identified university as key stakeholders in achieving the much talked about digital economy. The DG emphasized this while receiving a delegation from Yusuf Maitama Sule, Northwest University, Kano, led by the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Aliyu Musa. The delegation was on a courtesy visit to the agency to seek intervention in the area of IT deployment and training. Malam Abdullahi stated that the greatest resources needed in achieving a developed country in terms of technology, innovations, and entrepreneurship is human capital, and the university produces those human capitals. He stressed that there is a need for a close collaboration between higher institutions, industry, and government to enhance synergies and smooth linkages of policies, research, and industry for needed manpower training. He explained that never before has the need for strong partnership between the industry and the university become more critical as it is today because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier, Professor Aliyu noted that the university was at the agency to seek collaboration and interventions in terms of virtual learning, IT infrastructure, and training, with the objective of developing competitive edge in ICTs and digital competencies education in the university. Still on the digital economy drive, the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, has commissioned the 4th phase of the digital economy infrastructure, all within a year in office. This feat is described by many as unprecedented and for sure will transform the Nigeria digital ecosystem. It's a season of commissioning of projects by the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami.
We are commissioning this project on his behalf to show to you that this is the assignment he has given to us, and we are doing the best we can to deliver on his behalf. So it is because of this, firstly, we commission. Secondly, many citizens are not aware of most of our projects without commissioning. You will find a student in an institution, he is not even aware that the project has been in existence. But when the project is commissioned, our friends in the media usually try to publicize it. By doing that, many citizens will know that this project is in our state. This project is in our community. So they will be able to patronize it. They will be able to go there and build their capacity. The intervention are for the citizens.
Today we are here celebrating our achievement coming through the COVID-19 pandemic in a fine style. Your Excellency, today is a special day for me. In less than a year, he has resolved problems that had been lingering in the sector for more than a decade. Your Excellency, sir, I will never forget the first time the Honorable Minister met with us, CEOs, under his supervision to review the draft National Digital Economy Policy for Digital Nigeria. He set ambitious goals for the sector and directed us to start implementation immediately. We swung into action, crafting strategies and conceptualizing initiatives as the year 2019 winds down.
This is the 4th phase of the multiple inauguration of the projects geared towards achieving the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy of the Muhammadu Buhari's administration. E-Library, Federal College of Education, Technical, Bichi, Kano State, ICT Innovation Hub, Oyo State, Trade Fair Complex, Ibadan, Oyo State, E-Accessibility Center, Government School for the Deaf, Malumfashi, Katsina State, Virtual Examination Center, Enugu State College of Education, Technical, Enugu State, Digital Capacity Training Center, El Kanemi College of Islamic Theology, Yola, Adamawa State, School Knowledge Center, SKC, AUD High School, Ikole, Ekiti State, Emergency Communication Center, ECC, Kano State, Digital Capacity Development Program for Artisans, Suleja, Niger State, Lautech, Oyo State, FCE, Okene, Kogi State, NIIT, Owerri, Imo State, Benchil School, Warri, Delta State. This is NITDA Impact, Nigeria's leading ICT and innovation program on television. For details, please visit our website www.nitda.gov.ng or email us at info@nitda.gov.ng or better still, reach us via our social media handles on the screen. Still to come is the big one, the rebranding of NITDA, plus Epaper, a unique management e-learning solution. Stay with us.
From industries to agriculture, automobiles to governance, tech innovation powering creativity and education. Technology connects them all on NITDA Impact.
I am Kashif Inu Abdullahi, the Director General and CEO of National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. I invite you to join us weekly on NTA 8:30 p.m. every Thursday to watch what NITDA is doing to impact your life.
NITDA Impact, powering the Nigeria digital economy.
Thanks for being with us so far. Now to let you into the world of Epaper. Don't get shocked. Here is what it is. The Epaper Vendor is a unique knowledge management and learning solution designed to enhance users' newspaper reading experience with access to the complete digital version of major daily newspapers at significantly lower cost. This is our startup lounge.
Consumer patterns are changing. How does eVendor seek to address the new consumer demand for digital media services?
The Epaper Vendor is essentially a service that offers the full version of the digital newspapers in Nigeria electronically, so that you can get your complete newspaper, every single page, every article, every picture, every vacancy announcement, everything on your tablet, on your telephone, on your computer, or your desktop, everywhere you go, essentially. And it's a very unique service, and we're very happy to have brought it to Nigeria and to Nigerian newspaper readers. And we are hoping that the newer generation of readers, who may not be interested in newspapers, will pick an interest in newspapers arising from the fact that our service is convenient, it's accessible, it's portable, and it's very user-friendly.
What is your level of acceptance and patronage so far?
It's quite good. I think that our biggest clients, the people who really understand the benefits of our products, especially because of the huge cost savings. Our newspaper is sold at about 85% off the cost of a normal newspaper, meaning that you can still get all of that value and pay significantly lower amounts. So a lot of corporate Nigeria, a lot of the big multinationals, a lot of banks, pension fund administrators, the biggest telcos, all of these people are our subscribers. So they have switched. They've switched their executives and their managers from reading the physical newspaper to reading a more cost-effective, a more portable and convenient electronic PDF version of their newspaper. So a lot of the executive type people in the biggest corporations in Nigeria have already made the switch. A number of people in the leading public sector organizations have already made the switch, and a number of very avid individuals who are avid readers of newspapers and who are happy to go digital with us have also made the switch. But to be honest with you, we're still a long way out from capturing the entire market. We may never capture everyone, but certainly we are quite audacious and going out to ensure that everyone who wants to read a newspaper electronically can read it through the Epaper Vendor.
Tell us the challenges so far and how NITDA has impacted your business growth.
Well, the biggest challenge for most businesses, it's often people say it's capital, but it's not really. It's access to market. So the biggest issue is getting the opportunity to pitch our business in as many platforms and places as possible. And so that's where the challenge is. It's a new thing, and like I said earlier, when people hear e-paper, the first thing they think about is, but we get it free on the internet, so why do I need to pay for it? But it takes a lot to be able to, for us, the biggest pitch is just sometimes to show people what it looks like, and in that regard, I think that some years ago we participated in a NITDA fair and an IT expo, which was quite valuable. We had all sorts of people from a variety of institutions who were there at that expo, and it gave us the opportunity to again showcase what we are doing. And we believe that with more opportunities from NITDA, even for example, this program that we are on, that it will continue to highlight the work we are doing and show people that there are entrepreneurs in Nigeria who are thinking big, who are thinking digital, who are trying to be disruptive, and who can really run sustainable businesses in the technology space.
With NITDA's support, what are your targets and long-term objectives?
It would be great, for example, if we could, for example, get more penetration in the public sector. So a lot of institutions in the public sector, and NITDA is at the center of the public service technology drive in Nigeria. So the more automated public sector institutions become, the more e-compliant the top management, the directors, and the senior level people become, with NITDA support, then products like ours can definitely penetrate even better. More people can access their newspapers electronically. And the powerful thing about it is that, it's digital archives. So you don't even have to, it's easy to do a control find. You can look for anything and everything through our archiving system. So all of this is really good. So it's really for the public sector. I think the private sector has moved quite significantly with us. And we hope that with NITDA's support, we can get more people in the federal and state government levels to get on board with the Epaper Vendor and start to enjoy the cost effectiveness of it, its portability, its convenience, and the completeness. Your entire newspaper end to end, and that would be a powerful thing.
I can hear you say that was innovative. Of course, I can't agree less. Before we let you go, here is the big story for the week. The National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, rebrands. This means a change in logo, mission, and vision statement. The event drew attendance from all walks of life, including the political class. For more, here are the details as captured by our reporter. When Dr. Pantami raised a placard to unveil a new NITDA logo last week, it was beyond the ceremony for keen observers. That was a further affirmation that the Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inoa Abdullahi, has done well with the ground repackaging of the brand that NITDA has become. The DG NITDA, Kashifu Inoa Abdullahi, already on his appointment, had set records as the youngest ever DG to be in the saddle. A year down the clock, his hard work, loyalty, and diligence have become manifest and justification of youthfulness and competence. While the DG corporate headquarters now wears a new look with a refocused vision statement, mission, and logo, Kashifu Inoa Abdullahi's footprints are well beyond the inauguration of an integrated computer emergency readiness response center, a state-of-the-art digital studio for virtual learning, and a digital conference center for remote collaboration. His scorecard in the past 1 year shows quality leadership to the pleasant surprise of many observers in the last 12 months. The response of NITDA to the novel coronavirus pandemic was far-reaching, with initiatives like the COVID-19 Challenge, launch of the NITDA Digital Training Academy, amongst others. Under his watch, NITDA has rolled out several regulations and programs cutting across different areas of its mandate in alignment with the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy (NDEPS). NITDA is helping local OEMs rise again. NITDA has demonstrated great support and has ensured improved patronage of indigenous original equipment manufacturers (OEMs) in the last 3 years. Startup support has gained more attention within the last 1 year with the launch of ICT hubs in different states. NITDA has become federal government's digital economy vision bearer with a redesignation of the Federal Ministry of Communications to include digital economy. NITDA under the commendable watch of Dr. Isa Ali Pantami. In promoting a digital Nigeria, NITDA from August 2019 to date has launched and is implementing the following regulatory instruments: Nigeria E-Government Operability Framework, Nigeria Cloud Computing Policy (NCCP), Nigeria ICT Innovation and Entrepreneurship Vision (NIIEV), Framework and Guidelines for ICT Adoption in Tertiary Institutions, Guidelines for Nigeria Content Development (ICT) as amended, and Data Protection Implementation Framework. Furthermore, NITDA has different IT project interventions that have been carried out across the country in the last 1 year. Some of these include 80 digital capacity training centers, DCTCs with e-learning facilities, 6 IT hubs, 6 IT community centers, 4 IT innovation and incubation parks, and 3 IT capacity training centers, all with the aim of bridging the digital divide and providing access to the unserved and underserved population. By and large, the Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi's footprint, no doubt, is reshaping the Nigeria digital landscape immensely. We congratulate the DJ and wish him more giant strides in the years ahead. We shall bring you more reports by next week. That's the program for the week. Until next week, on behalf of the staff, management, and the DJ, I say thanks for being with us. Keep innovating and stay tech savvy. I am Iwoma Zino Wonder. Bye for now.